Orientation. My name is Dwayne Golden Jr. Welcome to New Members Orientation. We still got another minute or two while people are coming in. For now, why don't you guys go ahead and type in a number 1 if you can hear me and see me clearly. I actually just came down with a cold, so my face is so swollen right now. But yeah, if you can hear me okay and you can see me okay, go ahead, do me a favor, type in a number 1. All right, awesome. I see ones all the way down. Perfect. Also, while we wait for more of the other folks to get in, I have to ask you guys a question. Where are you guys signing in from? I always like to know when I do these new member orientations, where you guys are signing on from. So what city and what country are you signing on from? Go ahead and type it in the message box right there. Awesome. Yes. Colombia. Okay, awesome. North Carolina. Los Angeles. Awesome. All right, some people are still typing in ones, and that's just fine. Awesome. Perfect. We're going to give these people a couple more minutes. Now, this is one of those things, so if you guys are leaders and you're on this call right now, this is something you're going to want to get out a Facebook post about right now, okay? Letting people know that the new member rotation is on. This is going to help your team go even faster because we're going to help people get started off on the right foot. Yep, I see a lot of Florida people. I saw New York, Miami, Naples, Pembroke Pines, Atlanta in the house, says John Gilardi. What's up, Big John? Fort Lauderdale, awesome. Well, all right. Since we already got a good amount of people here, I'm going to go ahead and get started. But like I said, it's never too late for somebody to join this webinar. So let's put out the link so everybody can come out here and get a taste of this new member orientation. So before I get going, I want to ask one more question. How many of you guys right out there right now have been in Ingresso less than 3 weeks? If you've been in less than 3 weeks, type in the number 3. I'm still seeing people are still typing in cities. Arizona, New York, Long Island, Las Vegas. Awesome, man. And that is cool. If you've been in 3 weeks or less, go ahead, type in the number 3. Give me 1 second. I'm going to close my door because I got a lot of traffic outside. Give me 1 second. One thing I learned a long time ago, the world does not stop when you are sick. It's time to keep moving. So we got no excuse. Okay, we've got a lot of 3s in the building, too. All right, so if you guys hear me coughing a little bit, you have to forgive me there. Anyway, in the meantime, I see we've got a few 3s, which is all right. Awesome. You guys are here at the right place at the right time, so you guys deserve some credit for that. Okay, so first things first. I want to talk to you guys about setting up your profile, setting up your profile so you can be in position for payment. Let me tell you what I mean by that. When you set up your profile so you can be in position for payment, you have to make sure of a couple things. Let me share my screen so you can see it. I almost started without you guys seeing my screen. Give me a quick second. All right, you guys should be able to see my screen now. If you can't, you guys can let me know, but I'm assuming you can, so I'm going to move on. But in order to set up your profile, all you need to do is go to click Edit Profile. And come here. I want to make sure of two major things here. Number 1, the language. Nothing will frustrate you more if you only speak English and you're seeing everything on the web page in Spanish. So make sure that you have the default language set to English. Okay, so that's big. Second, the tax ID. We cannot pay you legally as a company. We're not allowed to pay you, no matter what country you're from, without a tax ID. Okay? So make sure you enter a valid tax number. Whatever that number is called in your country, make sure your number is in that right there. And once you're done with that, go ahead and click the submit button. All right? Guys, I realize this stuff is not rocket science. We're going to get to the good stuff in just a little moment, but we do not want to skip over the basics. Okay? Moving on. All right? What else do you need? You need to set up your commission withdrawals. Okay? We got John Gilardi on. John knows all about this. When he pulls out his commissions, he's usually got 5 figures in it at least. So, in order to be able to do that, you know, and pull out that much money like John does, you got to make sure your commissions are set up so people know how to, so we know how as a company, we know how you want to receive your commission. To set up your commission withdrawals, all you do is come down here and click on withdraw options. Like I said, folks, none of this is rocket science, but if you're in 3 weeks or less, this is important. Maybe your sponsor didn't go over this. And maybe you, as a leader, being on this webinar, and when you sign people up, you can explain this kind of stuff yourself. But I want to go over it anyway. So if you notice here, we have a few different options, no matter where you live, on how to pay people. First option you'll see here is an iPay card. Before we can pay you with iPay card, you can go ahead and order the iPay card. Excuse me. Also, solidtrustpay.com. We can also ship you checks. We do international wires, ACH, and if you're in India, we have NEFT deposit available for you. So we'll work with you no matter what happens. We'll make sure that we find a way to get you your money. But just make sure you click on one of these. And if you have any questions about any of this stuff, all you need to do is come up top. You notice there's a support button. Create new ticket. Our support staff is awesome. So you guys can go ahead and write in there and say, hey, Dwayne Jr. told me if I have any questions about withdrawing payment to go ask you guys how to do it. Okay? And we'll make sure you start off on the right foot. So now that we got the easy stuff out of the way, I want to go over some of our latest stuff on how you guys can leverage this as new members, or as even if you've been in the company for a long time. How you could leverage our latest products to use them as recruiting tools. Man, I saw some really, really cool stuff just in the past couple of days. Excuse me. With people using our new webinar hangout system. So check this out. Now you guys can see me. It's so cool. I'm gonna next show you guys something I found on Facebook the other day. Really great example of how it can be done. I'm gonna go on my own personal Facebook page. Hope nobody's posting anything crazy up here. 1 second. Let me make sure I share my screen so you guys can see. But you guys are gonna see what some people are doing already. You know, testing out Cybernetico Live, our latest product. Okay, check this out. Really, 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 really cool. Good example is Jermaine. Jermaine did a sample hangout, just testing it out with his team, and man, the response was amazing. Watch this. Jermaine, I know I got him in here somewhere. Jermaine Taylor. I had the opportunity to meet this guy on 2 different occasions, I believe. Most recently in Miami, and he's doing some really powerful things down there in Florida. But check this out. People are even talking about what he did yesterday with the new webinar system. This is Jermaine here, and this is the webinar he did. What's really cool about Cybernetico Live, it allows you to create customized webinar pages. So you're viewing the webinar while on a customized sales page, or on a customized page, excuse me. Check this out. This is Jermaine. He says, wow, I'm so excited, this new webinar system. Check it out, guys. Check your email. This is just too cool, man. And he goes over and look, he's getting comments and stuff. But if you guys can imagine, just by testing this out, even if you have nobody on the webinar with you, you guys can take some screenshots. People are like, man, what is this guy doing? He's got the coolest tools ever. You can get people signed up just by piquing their interest. That's what Jermaine's doing here. And he's getting a lot of awesome feedback. You know? So that's what I would totally recommend you do. Because I see this kid. I see also Michael Martin did the same thing yesterday. He was getting some awesome feedback with what he was doing. Let's see if I know how to spell his name so you guys can see. Just some examples of how you guys can leverage the products to pique people's interest and get signups from it. So not only are you able to use these tools as a member of Ingresso, but these tools are going to help you recruit people. Once all your friends see, hey, man, this guy's got a sick webinar system, it's going to be awesome. So check this out. Is it on this page? Oh, I think it is on. Let me check my notifications. So, time out. Just so I know you guys are all following along, we're all on the same page here. Go ahead, type in a number 1 if you understand what I'm talking about right now and how you can leverage, you know, the latest products in order to pique people's interest and get signups. A lot of these folks have already mastered that. Go ahead, type it in number 1 if you know what I mean. Let me see. Let me check out the comment section. It's hard to do 2 things at one time in this thing. Okay, let's see what we got here. Hey, Susanna, that could be a connection issue. Oh, I'm seeing a ton of ones. Awesome, awesome, guys. Thanks for the feedback. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Susanna, what I was going to tell you was go ahead and hit the refresh button on your browser. That should fix that issue. Just hit the refresh button, should hook you up. You should be right, good to go. Yeah, Chantel Lewis is helping out. Awesome. My image is frozen. A lot of this stuff happens if you guys have a lot of things open. You know, it's just like watching a YouTube video. If your internet connection is not that solid, you may just need to hit the refresh button. Or if you have a lot of things open, depending on what kind of computer you're on. But I love the participation. I see all the ones. So why don't you guys leverage this stuff? Here's what I was talking about earlier with Michael Martin. No, this is still Jermaine. This is all comments about what Jermaine's did with his webinar. Here's what I said: Jermaine Taylor, watch the dude. I watched the webinar, dude. You're on fire. Keep bringing it. And Michael Martin's is where I thought I saw it. Here's his. Well, we did one as well. Here's replay. So much fun. Here's the replay page. So much fun. It's pretty cool. Here's what his look like. You know, what's cool is after you do the webinar, you could have your own. We have a customized replay pages as well. So you'll see him. I paused him so there's not 2 voices playing at the same time. But you could customize all this stuff. You could put your own logo where you see Cybernetico Live right here. Put your own logo. Oh, sorry. You guys are still looking at me. Let me share my screen. Sorry about that. Check this out. You should be able to see it starting now. This is what Michael Martin posted. Okay. You'll notice this is a replay page, but it looks like it's still live.
Everybody,
it's so cool,
welcome to this hangout. This is Michael Martin, and right now we have with us.
It's so cool. You get to customize your own pages. So, like, let's say you have an opportunity call where you present the IC business. All you could do, you could customize that presentation that you do in a hangout. Customize the page. You could put your team name if you have a team name. Let's say if it's the Dream Team, or if you're like John Gilardi, you're like Gilardiology. I think that's how you pronounce it, John. You can put your own logo up there, man. Personalize your thing. Brand yourself. You know, you have the opportunity to do that, and then pass that link around. Let your team reuse it. It's just really, really cool how it works. Anyway, you just really you can just have the opportunity to leverage some really cool products that we're just coming out with, and it's only going to get better. So I can see now somebody's already asking, how do you access the products? All you need to do to access Cybernetico Live, come down here and click online webinar platform. If you guys want to treat this like a business, this is what you do. All right. This is a golden nugget. My last name is Golden. I know I'm corny. Either way, if you guys want to treat this like a business, you guys want it to pay you a few $1,000s a month, more than any job could, you got to treat it with the respect that you would, at least with the respect that you would give a job. So, if you would normally spend 8 hours a day working for somebody else, spend at least 5 working on your own stuff. So, click on the online webinar platform after this is over. Click around, see how it works, see what it exactly is that you get as a member. I believe you have to be in at least the $100 level in order to access this product. So if you're not in the $100 level, go ahead and upgrade. You want to do that anyway. This is a test account that I'm in. But all you need to do to access the Cybernetico Live, you come down here and click online webinar platform. Click around, you know. And if you do come up with some questions, throw it in a support ticket. Click right here, support, create new ticket. That's how easy it is, guys. But nothing gets done until you take action. So go ahead, take the action. Come down here, click the online webinar platform. Test it. Run a webinar with just you on it. Who cares? No one will know, you know. And then you can post a screenshot of you test running your webinar, and can use that as, you know, as a example of what kind of products you have. And people are going to just see it and you're like, wow, this is some awesome stuff. How do I get started? The rest is up to you. But you just got to do your best to leverage what you paid for. As a member of Ingresso, if you join Ingresso at the $100 level or at the $300 level, this is what you paid for. You're getting these awesome products. You deserve to use them, but not just use the tools. Use the tools to get people started in the business. All right? Yeah. So let me do this real quick. Switch back to me. Yeah. I said that. Joseph said, that's so cool. Thanks, man. Sorry, guys. It's half the time when I'm like clicking on this stuff, I can't read your comments at the same time. But yeah, it is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. So that's Cybernetico Live. I mean, it's the latest one. So right now, I may be a little biased, but right now it's probably my favorite product we offer. And you guys have the opportunity to leverage it. So check this out. We have more than Cybernetico Live. Another product that we just started that's pretty close to my heart because I've made so much money using a similar product, but this one's even better, is the live chat. Okay? If you guys are, let me share my screen once again. But if, as a member of Ingresso, not only do you get Cybernetico Live, not only do you get Magic Responder and all this other cool stuff, but you get your own live chat software. Where else does this happen, people? Nowhere. Only at Ingresso. That's right, Joseph. Taking action means success. Yes, sir. Good call. So, you guys can see my screen now. I'm going to go back to the main dashboard. I know I talk fast. I got a cold. I'm sniffing. I'm coughing. So this makes sound really confused and all this other stuff. So, what do we do next? I was telling you guys about the live chat software and how I made money from it. Some of you guys may have been on my webinar last week with Dwayne Sr., where I talked about how you can start a business with just using live chat software. First things first. If you guys, some of you guys may not even know about this, because I know a lot of you guys on here don't even log in every day, which is crazy to me. I don't understand that. But either way, you can start today. You can start treating it like a business today. So come here. Click on live chat support ticket system. Bang. You have to be at the $100 level or higher to see this product, so if you're not in it, go ahead and upgrade. This is my test account. But the cool thing about this, I'm going to show you guys how it works. All right? Personal site. I used to be a freelancer, guys, so I would do all kinds of stuff on the internet, such as, you know, providing live support, such as video marketing, all kinds of stuff. And I would sell these types of services from my own website. But one of my favorites was to sell support software. Type in a number 1 right now if you can see where it says talk to us in the bottom right corner right here. Can you guys see that? Go ahead and type in a number 1. It says we are online. What is that? It's live chat. You have a question? Let's say blah blah blah. Hey, you know, we can start a chat. Enter correct email address. This thing's too smart for my games. Blah at Yahoo. Now I got him. Yeah, I'm seeing some ones. But what's awesome about this is this will help people. You guys can offer this service. My computer's running a bit slow right now. But check this out. You guys can go ahead, as a member of Ingresso, offer live support to companies that don't have live chat on their websites. So let's say you go to somebody's real estate site and they don't even have a live chat window. You guys can offer support, right? And charge them $2,500 a month to have somebody there 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, to be there to answer questions about the homes they have on their website. And you'll notice here, on my site, I do that. Live chat assistance, it's going to cost you $2,500 a month. And I used to get many, many clients doing this. How many clients does it take before you're making a $10,000 a month income? Not too many, okay? You guys can leverage this system, right? All you do, in order to make this work, and if you guys have questions about this, the beautiful thing is we have support. We have live support, so don't get overwhelmed. You copy this little code, you click on Manage Chat Widget, copy this code, and you put it on your website. Okay? Takes literally 3 seconds to copy and paste that, and then this will appear on the person's site. And all you would need to do, you could either, be there to help people yourself or hire somebody to help. But you have many different options. So if there's a real estate company, you can offer them, live support service, 9 to 5. And you can do the support service yourself and answer questions when people come to their website. Or you can hire somebody on odesk.com to do it for $500 a month. Odesk.com, let me show you guys myself how this works. Just go to odesk.com. Internet's running a bit slow. Time Warner Cable. I'm putting it out there. Is the worst possible company for fast internet. And I hope they contact me. But my point is this. All you do, come here to odesk.com. You post a job. As you can see, I posted some recently. All you do is come by here, post a job, and say, hey, need someone to handle customer support from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, for $500 a month. There's people in the Philippines who will do it for much less. Excuse me. And that's okay because $500 is more than the minimum wage over there. That's a good income for some people. There's a lot of people just looking for work over there. So it'd be awesome. You could help someone and help yourself at the same time and still have $2,000 profit for you at the end of it. I know I talk fast, but don't worry. This is being recorded. All right? So I went over Chat and Serve, Cybernetico Live, just some different ways you can leverage, earning money with our new products. What else is there? First of all, let me check you guys out because I know I'm getting some feedback. Hey, Big Coop says, yes, we're going to actually send the replay out. Good call. I'll send the replay out tomorrow. So you guys will receive the replay of this webinar tomorrow. Yeah, wow, I'm getting a ton of number ones in this thing. Awesome. Well, cool. I want to go over one more product, okay? It's not all about, cycling. It's not just, money changing hands, man. There's real products when talking about Ingresso Cibernetico. Okay? Give me a second. My internet connection here is horrific, and that's fine. I'll get over it. Here we are. Yes, Chantel says, are you having any more training for Chat and Serve? You better believe it. Absolutely. Absolutely. We'll send out information on that tomorrow. Haven't quite been able to sort out things with my schedule, but we definitely will have another one this week. Great question, Chantel. Screen share, bang, desktop, bang. The next thing you guys have access to that I really want you guys to take time and to look at would be IC lead pages. I just want you guys to see my screen first. There we go. Can you see my screen? Yes. Okay, here we go. So, in order to access IC lead pages, one of our products, you go under products as always, and you click IC lead pages. It's amazing. So if you wanna create a capture page, if you wanna create a page where you sell something, if you wanna just get names and email addresses, you can do that here. Or check this out. If you wanna get really cool, first thing you do is create a new page. I wanna show you some cool things you can do with this site. Click on Cybernetico Live Pages. This is so cool. I can't believe he has this ready already. You see these templates here? You guys can click use this template. I'll do it right now just so you guys can see how it works. Right? See these pages? These pages are fully customizable. Join my webinar about the latest IC news and updates. Don't been so easy to make a website. Websites generally cost you anywhere from like $500 to $10,000. You guys can create it yourself with zero programming knowledge. You saw all I did was click and change the text. Okay? This is a webinar page, right? So what you could do, you can record a video or put, any YouTube video in there that you want. There's an embed code inside YouTube. Copy and paste it right there. And then at the end of it, people will click here to, this is a webinar page, so you can say, click here to join my webinar. Watch this. And people will be registered to join your webinar. But there's more than just webinar pages, so it's even cooler than that. There's opt-in pages. So, you ever go to a site and ask for your name and email address? Those are called opt-in pages. That's valuable, so you can send people scheduled messages whenever you want. That's the power of having a list. You can begin that using IC lead pages. So you guys get all these cool products, There's so much that's out there and available for you guys. Okay? So it's important for you to spend time going through each of the products, learning as much as you possibly can. Okay? Also, if you're on this webinar, I would assume you already are staying connected, but I want to encourage you to continue to stay connected. If you get an email from us, open it. If you have a team, forward it. Tell them to check their email. We're constantly sending out updates. And this could be money. We may have a new contest you don't even know about if you don't open our emails. This is important stuff. When we have webinars like this one, make sure you're there. Make sure you're not there by yourself. A leader goes nowhere by themselves. They go with their team. If you're leading and nobody's following, that makes you that just means you're going for a walk. I cracked myself up. Use our video training in the back office. All right, let me show you how this works. I almost forgot. Pretty cool. A lot of people are saying, what do I do next? What can we do? There's a 30-day blueprint, and there's also this section here called training videos. Click that, and you'll notice all the videos and all the information we have available for you all. So if you come here, you'll notice if you want to learn how to set up a WordPress site, you click on that category. Recorded webinars, just a lot of webinars we've done in the past, you'll find in the recorded webinars section. Check this out. Digital product setup, work smart and not hard. Less is more. 5 tips for your IC business in 2014 from the CEO. The IC overview and comp plan. Corporate address recordings. We have all kind of stuff. Funnel system videos. But it's up to you to spend time, in your business, clicking around, finding out what you have. So, you're staying connected. You're joining the webinars. You're checking out the training videos. That's what's important. The next thing I want to stress to you guys is this. When you want to work smart, listen very closely. No matter what business center you're in, if you're in just the 50 or if you're in the 500, let me go back a bit. Here we go. Yeah, but even if you're in the $50 level, if you're in the 500, work smart and not hard. It takes the same amount of time and effort to cycle. So if it takes 5 people personally enrolled to cycle or to cycle off the $50 board, it also takes the same 5 people to cycle off the 500. Here's the only difference. When you cycle off of the $50 board, you're gonna make $125. And that's awesome. If you've already done that, congratulations to you. You're already on the way. But here's what I want to inform you about. If you do the same thing at the $500 level, you don't make $125. You make $1,500. It takes the same amount of time and the same amount of effort. Make sure you're in position, to make the money that these top earners are earning. I can guarantee you that the top earners aren't just stuck in the $50 level. They're on to the $300, $500, and $1,500 levels. Okay, so many of these top earners are making money, are getting your free checks because you're not in the proper levels. You're not in at the highest possible level yet. If it's within your power to join at the 500, what are you waiting for? Right now, all you're doing is getting a lot of these other people rich. Take the time, be smart, work smart. If it takes the same amount of time and effort to cycle to 50 as it is to 500, don't play games. Use your head. Okay? Next thing I want to encourage you to do before we finish, I know we have another webinar coming up after this. You need to make sure that you're setting goals for yourself. How many times do you want to cycle off the board that you're on within the next 30 days? If it's not written down, it's not real, folks. Write it down. Make sure you have a cycling goal. But not just that. If you're stuck at the $500 level and you know that you can make more at the $1,500, set an upgrading goal. Find out how many times you need to cycle in order to be able to upgrade. Write it down or it is not real. If you don't have a target, you'll never hit it. Okay? So take the time out tonight. I know it's, 7:30 on the East Coast. You guys have a couple hours. Sit down, think. What is my goal? What do I want to earn? How am I going to find myself walking across the stage on the next Ingresso event? Write down your goals. Last thing, I know a lot of you guys have questions about the different products, and that is awesome. That's what we're here for. I want to encourage you to use the support ticket system. Okay? Your leaders, unfortunately, don't work for the company. They're not on our staff, so they don't have all the answers. Use the support ticket the support ticket system. We're here to help. All right. My name is Dwayne Golden Jr. Before I sign off, actually, why don't you guys let me know if you have any questions before I sign off? Hey, Big Coop, I got you. Why don't you type in your email address, and I'll make sure I send you the link right after this, as soon as this is over. Hey, Joseph, that's very nice of you to say. Sorry that I keep sniffing and coughing all over you guys. Hey, take a ginger and lemon tea. Oh, you guys are awesome. I appreciate that. I sure will. I've been drinking tea all day. If there's no more questions, I'm going to go ahead and end the webinar for now. Big Coop, go ahead and feel free to write in your email address so I can send you a copy of this. I don't want to forget about you. I'll tell you what I will do. Here's what I'll do. I'm going to type in my email address just in case. You guys can email me if you want a copy of the replay of this webinar. All right? There it is. That's my personal email address. Send an email there, and I'll take care of you, all right? Angela, I appreciate that. Very nice of you to say. Thank you, Julie. All right. Anyways, you guys are awesome. I just want to encourage you to continue, like I said, stay connected. Continue to, spend time in your back office, logging in every day, and learning as much as you possibly can. You guys are awesome. I wish you guys the absolute best. If you guys think of a question and I wasn't able to answer it live here, feel free to send me an email. You guys have my personal email address. We want you guys to succeed, all right? Deborah, thank you. You guys are awesome. All right, you guys have a wonderful night. I'm going to get some sleep so I don't sound like this next time I'm on a webinar. Oh, excuse me, one last question. Which videos... Man, I don't quite understand your question. Which videos to use hours are pre-recorded? Oh, you don't see my email. That's not good. Let me type it in again. No one sees my email. Okay. I got the answer for that. You guys should be able to see it. All right. Ronald, check your, you should have a message. Ronald, I sure will. Okay, I think we should be good to go. Okay, thank you, Donna. So you guys can see it. You guys got me thinking no one can see my email address. There it is one more time. Here you go. I'm gonna type it. There it is. That's my email address right there. Send me an email if you guys need the replay. Thank you. I wasn't sure if I thought you guys for a second couldn't see that. How can I add video to IC lead pages that offers that option? Quick, that's a good question. Let me answer that for you really quick before I sign off, as I know we do have another webinar coming up shortly after this. Look at my desktop. If you right, that's my dog breathing like a crazy wild animal in the background. It's not me. Okay, so let's say, man, my internet's running so slow. Sorry about that, guys. You click on any YouTube video. All right. Give me one quick sec. Okay, here's one example. 2008, Justin Timberlake opening monologue. All you do, no matter what video it is, click the share button right here. And then right here, you'll see something loading. I really need to reset my computer because my system is running super slow. This is amazingly slow. When you hit the share button, right, you'll notice that they will have there's an embed option, EMBED option. Paste that code right into your IC lead page. I would love to show you, but my internet is moving amazingly slow. Let me try it again for you guys one last time, but if my internet doesn't get any better, I don't know what I can do. Yeah, unfortunately, my internet's running too slow. I don't know. Sorry about that. But here's what we can do. I tell you what. I know that we have the training. We have the training on that in the back office. Is that the replay link? I have no clue. You're gonna have to try that after we end the webinar. So you guys test that out. If not, you can send me an email. I'll send you it again. Yes, there is. When you click the video, Carolyn. Carolyn's saying, how do I include the video inside a web page, inside IC lead pages? Check this out, Carolyn. It's pretty cool. It works pretty cool. Man, my internet is gonna drive me nuts. It's Time Warner Cable. I can't wait to get back to the East Coast, where internet has speed. This is crazy. I'm in LA, by the way, guys, and I'm not used to how things are moving at a different pace in this side of the country. Okay, check this out. Insert your video right here. So, look, all I did was this. You click inside this video section right here. I click, bang. This posts a insert your video embed code. So inside of YouTube, all you do is click any embed, watch this. I'm going to try one last time. Just because, see if my internet will stop acting so crazy. I want to just give you the opportunity to see how cool it works. It tells you the video size, so put the embed code, video size 602 by 432. So check this out. This is going to load, hopefully, maybe not. My internet, guys, I apologize for this. I got to make sure I got to restart my router next time. Yeah, it's just not going to load. But that's where you do it, okay? Hope that helps, Carolyn. If not, if you submit a support ticket, I'm sure my people will take care of you, all right? The opt-in page, Carolyn says. Carolyn, I tell you what, I have to end this webinar because I know we have another one coming up. Submit a support ticket, and our people will take care of you. That's a promise, all right? If they don't, you can send me a direct email. You have my personal email address, all right? If my internet's not running fast enough to be able to do it live here on the webinar. I wish you guys the absolute best. I got to run. If you want the replay, go ahead and feel free to message me. I'll paste my personal email address here one last time. You guys have a great night.